Hi, today's lesson is going to be on context clues. We're going to start with reviewing what context clues are. We're going to talk about the different types of context clues that help you when you're reading to figure out a word that you don't know. And then we're going to do some examples together.
Context clues. Context clues are clues that good readers use to figure out the meaning of unknown words. Clues can be in the same sentence as the unknown word or the sentences around it too. Types of context clues: definitions, antonyms, inferences, synonyms, and examples. Let's look at an example of each type of context clue. Mrs. Campbell is an affable principal. She is friendly and easy to talk to. The unknown word in this sentence is affable. If I read the sentence after it, it says, she is friendly and easy to talk to. So affable must mean friendly and easy to talk to. This is an example of a definition context clue where the meaning of the word is explained either in the sentence or in a sentence close by. The vast mall was unlike the small stores that I usually go to. Vast is our unknown word. If I read on in the sentence, I see unlike the small stores. So the vast mall is unlike the small stores. So if something is not small, unlike small, then it must be big. So I think that vast means big. This is an example of an antonym clue, where a word that has the opposite meaning is used somewhere in the sentence or nearby. The kids rapped on the door and waited. After a few minutes, a man opened the door for them to come in. Our unknown word is rapped. So the kids rapped on the door and waited. And then after a few minutes, a man opened the door for them to come in. Well, I know that when someone knocks on the door and waits, someone might come and open it for them to come in. So this is an example of an inference clue, where you figure out the meaning by using what you already know. I loathe eating seafood, just like I hate eating cabbage. Loathe is our unknown word. And if I read on in the sentence, it says, just like I hate eating cabbage. So if something is just like it, it's the same. So I hate eating cabbage. So that means that loathe means hate also. This is an example of a synonym clue where a word similar in meaning is used. Seth is so arrogant. He is always bragging about how he is the best player on the team. Our unknown word is arrogant. And if I read, it says what he does. He is always bragging about how he is the best player on the team. So I think that someone who is arrogant might brag and talk about themselves or think that they're better than other people. This is an example of an example clue, where an example is given. Now I'm going to read some sentences and we're going to try to figure out what kind of context clue is being used. Directions. On each slide, move the oval to the correct answer to show what type of context clue is being used for the underlying word. On my birthday, the waiter gave us a complimentary piece of cake. It didn't cost anything. Our unknown word is complimentary. And if I read the next sentence, it says, it didn't cost anything. So what type of clue do you think that is? Yes, it's a definition clue. It's telling us what the word means in the next sentence. So complimentary means it's free. It doesn't cost anything. My mom deactivated her online account. My grandmother also shut down her online account last week. The unknown word is deactivated. And if I read the sentence after it, it says, my grandmother also shut down her online account. What type of context clue is being used to help you know the meaning of the word deactivated? Yes, a synonym. So deactivated means to shut down. My dad was irate when he saw the broken window. His face turned red and he started yelling. All right, our unknown word here is irate. He saw the broken window and his face turned red and he started yelling. What type of context clue is being used here to help you understand the word irate? Yes, it is an inference. So from what you already know about people whose faces turn red and start yelling, you can infer that they are probably angry. So irate means angry. My friend was already descending from the top floor of the building, but I was still going up. The unknown word here is descending. So she was descending from the top floor of the building, but I was still going up. What type of context clue is being used here to help you understand the meaning of the word descending? Yes, it's an antonym. The word but is here. That makes you know that something is going to be different or the opposite. So if I was still going up and that's different than her, descending must mean going down.
Now that we've reviewed context clues, you're going to head on over to Breakout EDU and you're going to do a digital breakout using context clues. If you get stuck on any of the puzzles and you can't open up the lock, go ahead and click on one of the links next to this video. I'm going to provide a hint for each lock. Good luck and have fun.